Caution, barking dog.
Working on resource guarding with Pepper. He has shown some resource guarding and we are just going to be working on it. I do want to make a disclaimer that this is not something that you should just attempt at home by yourself. Speak to a trainer before and make sure you have proper equipment. I'm wearing two garden gloves, so if he bites me that it cannot go through and cannot hurt me, but I would never attempt this if this was a giant size dog. By myself, I would have a partner helping me and or a guide. As you can see, he's getting very frustrated because he wants to get to the hood. But first thing we are working on with him is him calming down. He cannot be demanding. He cannot be charging to get it. He has to be calm before he gets to have this chew. And it's literally a cow hoof with some peanut butter inside. So we're just waiting for him to calm down. Because the first part of resource guarding doesn't start when they have the treat. It starts when they do not have it yet. So we're working on him just waiting very calmly. We're just going to wait for him to calm down and then we will be giving it to him. I'm just going to wait for him to calm down. Sorry for the background noise. We have people working behind us in the streets and stuff, so it is a bit noisy. And I guess sorry for the barking. So we're waiting for him just to calm down. So we are not allowing him. As you can see, I'm not correcting him. He is just tied to the windowsill, so he cannot move out of this view. As you can see, he's getting frustrated and he's biting the gloves, which is why I have double layers on to ensure. And my fingers aren't actually in, so I'm stopping him from jumping up. And as you can see, he's biting. I will sit here until he is calm. I'm just going to establish that I am in charge of this by not using physical violence or intimidation, just sitting here, just waiting for him. As you can see, I'm not making direct eye contact with him. I don't know if you can see because my sister did tell me there's a glare, but I am making direct eye contact with my cats that are in the crate. And we are just waiting for him to calm down. He has the whole finger inside of his mouth, which is why we are doing this with gloves, because he is very frustrated. So we're just going to put this in front of him and let him bite it out. As you can see, he is really trying to get to it. We're not using intimidation with this. I'm just blocking him with my hand and he's getting frustrated. Now this doesn't help that he has been trained to sit and wait for food. The resource guarding, that will not work with. And I'm giggling because I honestly didn't think he was going to be like this, because he usually isn't. So I'm just going to put this over there behind me. I'm going to just move my hand in front of him quickly so I can just, ooh, and there he fell. I'm just going to work him a bit more. Once he's calm, he will be getting this. But resource guarding is one of those things where you have to take your time and let him figure it out. If he learns by biting and pushing me around, he can get reinforcement. He's going to continue to do that. And he's damn cute and he will try and do that. Now that he's calmer, I'm going to present it to him by putting it on his bed. And then I'm going to hold this hand right here. And I'm just going to be petting him gently, but I'm going to really just hold my hand right next to him. And then I'm going to say treats. I'm just going to toss the treats around it. Just tossing some treats in there. Now, as you can see, it's going a lot better already. This will not be a one session and done. We will be showing you the progression every single day. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And as I'm like just going to be throwing food, I'll show you guys how we're going to be ending the session as well. As you saw, he did snap at my hand because he wanted a treat. But yeah, I'm just going to be doing this. I'm just going to leave my hand right next to the hoof, next to the chew. He's sharing a house with 2 other dogs and 4 other cats and with 5 people. Somebody is going to come into his intimate space at some point by accident. They're not going to know he has something of value and he may want to then lash out. But building a positive association with something coming close to a resource that he really wants and him getting food, that is going to be the first step to really ensure that he is understanding that biting, growling and stuff and snapping is not going to work. He's actually doing pretty well with the hoof because we started exercise of while. I didn't give in to him immediately, and I'm not just going to go in and grab the hoof now. What I'm going to be doing during this process while he still has it in his care is just throw some treats at it and hold my hand right here. The treats is to show him that good things come to him when there is a hand close to you. Because a cat inevitably will come up to him and sniff what he has when he's eating through his crate. One of the dogs may come up to him whilst in his crate and eating and sniff what he has. A person may walk by him when he has something that he is not supposed to have. We have had to take rocks away from him, and he has bitten me because he had rocks and he didn't want me to take away the rock. And those are dangerous things that can cause obstruction in his bowels, and so you have to be very diligent with this. And it's not something that I wanted to do because we did do prevention with him when he was a puppy. We did give him treats when he was eating. We did do like the dogs lying beside him when he was eating in the crate and then him getting extra reinforcers. And so we did do prevention as much as we possibly could. We also never, disturbed him when he was eating. When he was eating, he was in his crate where he was confined. The dogs gave him at least like 30 centimeters of space in between him and the dogs, and then the dogs would just have to do a down and he would be getting rained on with reinforcements. But as he has gotten older and he learned that he could push his weight around, he has been doing that. Okay, now he's kind of disinterested in the hoof and he's looking towards me. I am going to grab the hoof with the glove. I'm going to give him the treats where the hoof was, and then I'm going to give him back the hoof and give him some more treats. I'm going to put my hand there, give him some more treats. Then I'm going to put my hand over it. I'm going to say, all done. And I'm going to give him some more treats. Then I'm going to remove the hoof. Now the hoof has been removed. I put it away. That's done. I am now going to keep my glove on. I'm just going to continue to pet him because he wants now to get to the treats. And I'm just going to give him some treats on this glove. So he sees that this glove doesn't mean horrible things is happening to him. This means good things is coming his way. So when I block him next time, this will not be as big of a deal for him. He will understand that this is just an extension of me. So we're just going to block. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. So yeah, there you guys go. That is a resource guarding training session with Pepper. And we will be doing plenty more of these. If you guys want to see them, please follow us on Pepper's Tales. And we will also be posting that on Instagram, little clips throughout the week of him working on this. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. From me and Mr. Pepper, peace out.